Well, hey folks, Species 7 here, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 25, and we are here on the Tassi Map, making a meadow. Yes, indeed. So I did get rid of that little hay barn and replaced it with this unit here, which, kind of like what it says on the label, actually does take bales. So we are now making hay. Apparently I have super strength on. There we go. Oop. Up is up. So our hired worker is busily working on the red beets and doing a generally weird job of it, but you know, that's okay. We're just gonna let him go, and as long as he doesn't get stuck in any trees, I figure it's a win. As long as he's rolling down the field doing something, it's a win. Even if it's just wasting our diesel some points. But yeah, you can see that it's by the various patterns and lines going in every freaking direction, he's been having quite a time of it. Indeed. In fact, I have a feeling he might actually be drawing something in the field, and it has nothing to do with harvesting at all. But we'll see. We'll see. As I say, at this point, if we don't catch him up in the top of a tree with the harvester, we're winning. Yeah, I'm sorely tempted to run this a little closer to the road, but I think this will probably do our needs. Oh, I see Cavalier Roy. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope everybody's doing well today. Welcome to the channel. And it's 4th of March, or 4th of April. Sorry, not the 4th of March. We can't go back. Yeah, it's the 4th of April today. Oh, our red beet dude is about as beated out as he can get. So, there he is. Just about ready to back into a tree, because that's his thing. And here we go. So I've been storing a trailer and selling a trailer and storing a trailer and selling a trailer. And every time we sell one, I take half the money and put it towards our loan. So I think I'll go this way. We got a lot of stone picking to do, man. But I only have 2 tractors, and they're both currently well occupied. Yeah, you can see the hilarity of his system here. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is, you know, maybe this particular AI worker has the magic formula for the most work in the least amount of time. But I doubt it. I'm pretty sure there's more efficient ways to do what he's doing. You know, just off the top of my head. Like maybe using a wheelbarrow. Yeah. Alright, so... oh, this was supposed to be a storage one. Whoops. Oh well. It's not like there won't be a next one. So let's plop this guy out for sale. And then, like I say, we put half of the money towards our bank loan. There we are. Which is about 10 grand every time. Because we make 19 something off it, I believe, per trailer. So far, I mean, yeah, ooh, I think it's actually gone up. Was it gone up $1 or down? I think it went down $1. So, you know, it's a little scary. Let's jump into finances. And, 1, 2, there we are. hep, joy, joy. Away we go. Ooh, dirtying up our nice green zone. Oh, there's a straight line for you. Look at that. Woohoo. See if we can't make it a little straighter. That's better. That's better. Holy. It's already 52% full. You do get a lot of crop, I gotta tell you, man. That's pretty impressive. So yeah, as I was saying, Cavalier Roy has done a first update to the Riverbend map, the one that we got snowed out of. Now, of course, there's no update to fix anything with snow because, well, it's a Giants thing, unfortunately. But it does also require a new save. So either way it would be starting again, but this time being able to turn the snow off. I watched Sooty's episode, Sooty Farmer's episode, yesterday, I guess, where he mentioned that there was a setting you could turn the snow off, but as I told him, that only works if you do it before the snow mask is put down. Once it's down, if you have the bug that makes it stay down, well, it stays down. So, because yeah, that was one of the first things I tried, was turning it off. Thinking, oh, well, we'll just make it go away. No. No, we won't. Now I think we've got at least one other field that currently needs stone picked, so that'll probably end up being our next go-to thing. And I mean, yeah, we could have turned that off. It doesn't, it's not like it brings us a ton of money selling it, but, you know. I would like to see them change it so it only happens on the creation of new fields, you know, or a first time plowing or whatever, cultivating on a field, you know. Because I think you'd pretty much deal with most of it on your first run, you know. But of course the way it works here is basically you'll get the same amount every single time you plow, which doesn't really make sense. You know, because it's not like you're removing the top layer and then you're having to deal with a new layer underneath. You're basically replowing the same couple feet of topsoil over and over and over. Eventually, all the rocks will fall out. I mean, it worked for my head. Why wouldn't it work for a field? How are we doing here? 60%. I guess that trailer doesn't exactly empty that thing by a long shot. I thought it was just 1,000 liters or so that came up shy, but that first 50% came up awful quick. Oh, he's not moving now. Are you oh. What is he doing? He's just sitting there. I'll be back. Quit backing up and pull forward. Yeah. See, this kind of thing. Look at the wheels. No, I'm not sure which way he was trying to turn. Let's go with this way. Okay, what are you going to do now if I turn it back over to you? Huh. Could my guess have been right? It is. Look at that. Whee! Weirdo. Alright. You watch, he's going to go one row and then it's going to go, there's an object in my way. Yes, it's sitting in the driver's seat, yes. Well, I guess I could have gone a little further out. So yesterday evening, for something different to do, I tried that MMO, Almost Human. What a bizarre thing. Absolutely bizarre thing. I mean, it looks like it might be interesting. And the biggest issue with it, I've had it on my download thing for, well, I think since it came out on Steam, but the biggest issue with it is they do wipes, but I mean full wipes. You sort of reach the end of a season, and then they wipe everything. You move your character into a new season with a select group of things that you get to keep, but then you basically start with everything from rebuilding a base on up all over again. Which I guess for where it was developed, that's kind of not all that weird. But yeah, I guess the North American market, once it was released on Steam, wasn't too keen on that idea. They're like, yeah. So I just wasted all that time, is what you're doing? No, it allowed you to, it's almost like a roguelike thing where you get to keep some of the stuff when you die. Except I didn't die. But anyway, they now have it so that you can, in fact, stay on what they call permanent servers. But I guess every time there's a new event or whatever it is, season, whatever they're calling them, you'll miss out on it because you need to go to the new instance server. I don't know, but something like that. But anyway, you can actually just continuously play a character. So I thought I'd try it. And yeah, there's a lot of game mechanics going on, put it that way. Still in the tutorial thing, and I'm going, what? Take this with, bind it to my what? It's just, yeah, pretty crazy. But so far, I mean, it seems interesting. It plays well. The graphics are nice to look at. Yeah, not bad. How we do it? 78%, eh? I'm thinking this field should actually be pretty easy for AI to do pretty much any task on. Alright, we gotta go and empty him in a moment. Okay, 39, so 40,000. Just trying to see what it actually holds. Because I think we hold 40,000 in our trailer. We're very close to it anyway. Let's get this last section done. And then we'll go deal with him. Or her. I didn't look, to be honest. God help I should misgender someone. Okay. And we will now limit you to fields, so that when I drop you in the shed, you don't leave a divot in my concrete floor. I don't have time to walk over there. Well, maybe I did. As it's going to be the last vehicle it takes me to. Alright, I saw you. There you are, right there. Convenient. Alright, this one will silo. Although I think we might actually be at about the peak selling on this, if I remember rightly. Let's have a look, shall we? Yes, this is where we want to be. Prices, red beets. Red beets, here we are. Oh, no, actually we're not. It peaks in January. Okay, so yeah, let's silo some of this stuff. Whoop. Thank you very much. Alright, so we hold, 44,000. Wow. So we're not leaving that much in that thing. 3%, apparently. I think that tree's gonna have to go here in the near future. There we go. Now, of course, this silo does have a limited capacity. I think it might be fairly high. But for a third the price of the one that we sold, I'm not expecting the world, you know? Where's the, here we go. Oh, 10 million. Yeah, we're gonna fill that up tomorrow. Okay, so apparently we didn't get a bargain on it because of its size. It's just, maybe the materials. Oh, look at that. He's backed right into a frickin' pole again. Oh, you idiot. Take it out of reverse, dummy. God. Look. Drive forward, back up. There you go. Whee! Yeah, look. Beets. Okay, so at this point, we are plowed. Yeah, I think I'm happy enough. That's close enough. This will give us room to turn around at the end without having to worry about traffic. Alright, and I do believe all that need plowed is plowed. So, I'm just going to have a quick look here. Before I go putting stuff away. You're plowed. You need what? You need nothing, okay. You just need a crop. Year plowed. Which the AI did an amazing job here. I said, it seems to be vegetable harvesters that really throw them off their game. And then this one. Oh, it also requires nothing. Alright. So the plowing is done, and we're actually further ahead than we thought. I don't... Is this little field even ours? Yes, it is. Needs lime, needs plowing. Okay. I'm not sure why we own that field. But, you know, it apparently needs plowing. So here, watch, I'll pretend I can put them in the right spot. Field info. Yep. Okay, and H. Alright, now, let me have a will look. Where's all the money? Cultivating. I don't like that tractor. I like the amount he's paying. What do we got here? Oh. Alright. 1,200 for the lease, but that'll give us 40k, almost even. What's this harvest? Nope. Spraying, nothing. Ooh, stone picking. But yeah, he's just got the little stone picker. So let's go with 41,000, this guy here, and we will borrow the items. Okay. Alright. Oh, I thought you were stuck again. You were going to get such a smack. What do you do? I don't want to know. That's fine. You do you, as long as you do the job as well. Alright, well, let's hope that this time they actually give us enough. Oops, I didn't realize they had a wait here for us. And fill me furt. So they've given us 3,000, eh? Oh, man. Where the heck did you put it? Oh, I see. How's our guy? 89%. Okay, we'll fill these and we're going to have to jump back there and empty him. Should be a pretty smooth ride for him from here on out. Looks like he's just got some pretty easy patches left to do. And how's our worker doing? Doesn't seem to be having any issues. Puttying right along, 20k, perfect. And empty. 987, yeah, it's dropped a few more bucks. It has, it has. Financing? No, finances. 1, 2, down to 30k. Oh yeah, he's doing a great little job. There you are. So, where would you like to be? Field 8? Oh god, I hate Field 8. I do. It's the one where we had the potato harvester run off into the woods with his girlfriend, or whatever the heck he was doing. Thought you'd beat me, huh? Alright, we don't really need the giant map of maps. There's only one way in. Let him get all excited. There you go. How come that 29 is in green? Oh, I see. That's all this little grass area around our place and stuff. And just for some reason includes all of that. Weird. Okay. It's kind of an odd place to put the purchase thing. But then again, like I said, there's one spot on a field where there's another number, you can buy it for $2. No idea why they've done that. No idea. Alright. So... God, that's a mess, eh? Looks like he just sprayed herbicide on it. Alright. Oh. Well, there you go. Wow. Ooh, I should have stayed on that corner. The other side's trouble. Let's go from here. Sorry about that. Let's put our 6-meter spreader headers out. How are we doing? 79%. I'll go and deal with that AI worker when we go and empty the harvester. Alright, where do you think I should be? There you go. Steering assist. Okay. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Oops. Started that a bit early. Yay, 1%. Indeed. Oh, hey, look at that. I think that white square there is the other fertilizer thing. That's pretty funny. Okay. Now, we need to go back and help the harvester, and we'll also put our hired worker on a different field. We'll switch him up for the stone thing. There we go. A little extra. There he is. And this one is a store, like storage, not to the store. There you are. Oh, right. You need the pt.13 power. So everything else is plowed. Okay, so stone picker. Got a couple fields for that. Right beside the roller. Alright, stone picker. We might as well start you on the meadow. Why not? Okay, let's hope they recognize the field. No field. No field. Crap. Really? I have no idea where they think this line should go. Oh. Weird. Alright, well, 90-degree corners, I don't want to try and do the turn thing. I just like to go to the edge and square it off all nice. There we go. Get that little corner bit. Oh, it's going to do it by itself. Excellent. We're almost full of beets again. He's just hitting 80%. And he's full again. Stop. Jeez. I hate it when you hit the thing because you got it on the right one that switches to a different line. It did it 3 times in a row there. Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it usually takes a few patches before Giant's got it straightened out, but boy, oh boy, it seems like they're starting a little further behind the 8 ball than normal, you know? Alright, let's just get this done. That'll be the headland, then we'll go back and deal with things at home. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, I think we did a row up the side. Alright. Perfect. Alright. And this is a cell one. Oops, brushed a little close that time. Luckily enough, he sort of lifts it out of the way. Yeah, I don't want to be driving on this with a full trailer. Be lucky to make 10K. There we go. There we go. I mean, we will remove the stones, obviously, from that field, but, yeah. We will be doing it manually. Which is okay, I suppose. There we go. And let's, come on, book it off. Finances, 1, 2, down to 20K. Excellent. All right. Well, here's a field in need of our services. Come on, tractor. This thing has no engine brake in it at all. Like, seriously. You know, you could walk away, go make yourself a coffee, come back, he'd still be rolling down the road. Alrighty, yes, 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 yes. Looks good. And on your way. I'm not even going to hang around long enough to figure out if you can do this. I've got a job to do. You can just leave me alone. Alright, here we are. So, there's the next line that we want. Okay, this isn't gonna follow the... Oh no, of course not. It's gonna follow the edge with the big angle on it. So that we have a bunch of these nice wasteful ones we can do. Crap. See, more than half of this row is a complete waste of our fertilizer. Don't know why they frickin' do that every time. God dang it. Boy, there's times when it's hard not to swear my butt off on this channel. Alright, how's our little rock dude doing? Well, it must be okay, he's still moving. This is everything at the moment. Well, at least this was a nice straight line. Maybe there's hope yet. How are we doing? 42%, eh? Well, we can make a row or two done here if we're lucky. We're sitting at 48% of the field done. It's supposed to rain, but so far it's been pretty sunny out here. Well, at least we don't have to worry about emptying out the worker doing the stones. He's been at it now as long as the harvester's been on this run, and 8% to 66%. So, yeah. We'll probably do most of that field, if not all of it. Seems this map is a little lighter on stone than the last one. Heck, we were doing a third of a field and getting a full bucket of stone. And we have the extra big bucket. Holds twice as much as the normal one. Oh, almost time. I wonder if this little island of trees is going to weird out the patterns. Probably. You know, just saying. But it looks like we're going to be pretty much have to stop at the end of this row anyway. Boom. Alright. Let's get back there, grab you. This is a silo run. I'm not going to have many left. We'll go along and clean up the little What is he doing now? Are you serious? I don't know, man. Maybe it's just to keep himself amused, you know. Going up and down the roads is boring. Let's draw little pictures. I don't know. I don't know. But I know we've got like somewhere between 120 and 200,000 liters of these in the silo now. So we should be able to sell those throughout the year as we see fit. Like I said, if we hold out till January, they'll be worth considerably more, and they're not a bad dollar at the moment. So, yeah, you have fun making castles in the sand or whatever the heck it is you think you're doing. And smashes the beehives into oblivion. Where's our little rock dude? Oops, I missed our special turn. Oh, is he stuck over there? Dang it. I think he is. Yeah, and same thing. It seems that if they have to back up, that's it. They're hooped. You know? Well, I've about had it with these anyways. If you want to hit the poles, fine. There's nothing I can do about that. But these stupid little bushes that for some reason are more than capable of stopping something that weighs, you know, 100 tons or so. Quite frankly, I would think it would just snap them over like toothpicks and grind them into the ground, but no, apparently these are super trees. Tell you what, you get back at her. I'm gonna go over here and... Oh, apparently you put the chainsaw... I didn't know that. You put your chainsaw away when you climb in a vehicle. That's handy. I mean, normally I'd just drive around with a chainsaw in my lap, but, you know, Giants is a little fussy. going there as fast as I can, dude. That's too bad. I know the bees kind of like this little bit of cover. But yeah, I mean, it's just a ridiculous amount of these things anyways. What's the point? They're not going to block any wind from hitting the field. Alright, I think that's it. So, now the only thing it can get stuck on is the actual poles. Well, I guess he's just wandering around cleaning a few things. Alright, let's see. Huh? Yeah. You know what? No. Just no. I mean, if we have to do a tiny little spray in the back of that just to make sure every inch is covered, fine. But beyond that, no. Just no. I imagine when we get down to the other end, we should find there's a line going back that way. Right on. Why is there no lines? What the heck's going on here? Oh, what the heck, man? Oh, I see. That's that one? What the? Oh. This is the line we were following. And it ends here. That's beautiful. And goes here. Because, you know, of course it does. Alright, now let's see if we can figure out where this one goes. Oh, I see. Then it changes to this, does it? It's like they want you to waste product, you know? I think the, yeah, the harvester's done. So, that's fine. We can leave that now. As I said, we're gonna have to do a little bit of, post-field cleanup, obviously. We always do. Well, almost always. I gotta admit, the dude running the plow there the last couple of fields did pretty good. Not being able to find a meadow isn't great, but that wasn't the plow, that was the stones. And maybe, I don't know, maybe at some point it will recognize as a field. You know, maybe just make field plow thing isn't enough. I don't know. Which shouldn't be a big shock to anyone. Alright, now there's gotta be another line going this way. There it is. Up to 72%. And instead of just abandoning it here in the field, I'm actually going to drive back to our farm and flip off the fertilizer, so that we can use it in our own machines. And we paid for at least 2,000 liters of it, which is probably a good thing, because other than the 2,000... Oh, and the one we picked up. So... yeah, we would have run out right about here. If we hadn't bought 2,000 and we hadn't picked up the one we left here last time, we'd now be out of fertilizer. And we're only, 76% of the way through the field. So there's definitely issues on the map, but, you know, so far they're not insurmountable. So far. So let's see if we can find the next line. No, it isn't you as much as you'd like to be. Is it this? No, I don't think so. No, that's the one we did. Why have they just all of a sudden gone weird? I don't know. I don't know, but you know what? That little triangle right there, it's just never going to get done. I'm sorry. Alright, we gotta watch the line this time in case they decide, oh, you know what? No, let's not go across the field. Let's do a series of weird 30-degree turns and go back up the other way. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, we'd have been out of fertilizer. That's crazy. To come up that short. I mean, I'm hoping we have enough to finish. You know, even though we've already put out, like I said, over 2,000 liters. Well, pretty much everything you see there is our fertilizer, not theirs. So, don't imagine they'll pay us any extra for the job. So yeah, I'm gonna keep, if there's anything left. I mean, if there's 6 liters left, you know, it's not worth driving the tractor back to our farm. But if there's a few hundred, then yeah, might just be. The stuff wasn't free. Currently have my printer going, still working on the same project. It's just it's a bunch of multi-day prints to get it done. And then it didn't help that yesterday, well into one of the prints, I hear this weird tick, 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 tick. Like, what the heck is that? So I finally go in and check the 3D printer, and the spool of plastic, and I am going to write a little email to the company today, but was actually melted together at a certain point. Like just one strand next to the one next to another one. It wasn't like there was a huge, right? But obviously when it was being spooled at one point, it got a little bit too warm and it stuck 2 of them together. Hard enough that the belt on the printer was skipping the gear. That's what the tuk 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 noise was every time a tooth would skip. Right. So I mean, eventually it would have destroyed my printer, or at least the belt. And it ruined the print. So that's the piece I'm reprinting today. And then I'm going to go and figure out the seller, because I just bought 2 more rolls from the same seller of the same, basically the exactly the same material. So, I mean, this isn't the first ones I've bought from them, and I've had really good luck. You know, they're super good price compared to a lot of them. You know, they are, you know, an established brand. Just, yeah, a bad roll. No. Almost ruined it. Alright, this might be the last row. Might be. Well, dude with the stones is still moving. That's a good sign. Yeah, we're not going to get our 2,000 liters back. Leave alone the one we left here last time. Okay. Now, normally I do the rest, but we're paying for it out of our pocket now, so no. Okay. Let's... get out of here. So what's this field here? Well, it looks like it's something that might already have been harvested. Let's have a look. Yeah. Just another harvested sorghum field. Seems to be a big crop around this area. Seen a lot of sorghum planted. And there we are. And straight across the road. See, yeah, there's a couple little spots. I mean, he didn't leave a lot, you know, but in fact, looks like he did a pretty good job. All things are relative, of course, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. Alright, let's pop these out right here. Okay. There we are. Now, let us complete the contract. There we go, 40K. Now, we're going to take that 40K. Oop, that's not what I want. This is... Oh, no, it isn't. Sorry. Finances, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Our loan is paid off. The veggie harvester is ours outright. So, oh, he did leave some, didn't he? Look at this. You bugger. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I think we are going to, yeah, needs plowing, weeds are growing, needs a lime. It's just a disaster. Oh, actually, let's, oh yeah, Look at this guy. What a pro. Don't you back into that tree. What are you doing? No. What are you finding there? You don't know, do you? Oh well. I'm finding that it's well, oh, it's out of fuel. Oh no. Crap. I don't actually have a way of getting fuel to things. So I guess we're gonna have to find ourselves a little service trailer or a fuel bowser or something. But anyway, I am gonna call the episode there. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing so. One of these days I'll have good content. Till next time though, take good care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.